Well, that was scary. I'm okay. I do not know what happened, ladies and gentlemen. Because when I mentioned I went on I was taking my break. I was about to go on my break and go get something to drink. Both my screens freaked out, went blank, like completely black, came back on, gone. No, thank goodness. That's what I'm about to find out. That's what I'm about to find out. Hang on 1 second. Oh. Uh that's okay. It's okay, guys. It's okay. Let's. It happens. It happens. We know what to do. We know what to do now. So no biggie. I can make this work again and everything. Luckily, it didn't delete my game file. That's the beauty of it, because then I would have probably punched everything. Holy Christ. By the way, guys, we had 73 people watch. I'm impressed. I was shocked. I'm like, wait a damn minute. Where did all of you come from? But then I realized it was me talking about minerals, the crystal, and and of course, like the lapis lazuli, the crystal from Crash Bandicoot 2. Which, by the way, if anybody's interested in hearing about that, who wasn't here, I'd be more than happy to mention that, because it is an interesting detail. It is a very interesting detail. He'll find it. He'll find it. Don't worry. Hey, Neri. Hi, guys. Can we all we're all good? Hey, Lilith. Hey, Lilith. I meant to say hi to you when I got back from my break, but unfortunately that didn't happen. So I'm like, fuck. Okay. So basically, as many of you are aware, those I'm talking to the people serving beaver meat with extra cheese since nice. Um so I was explaining earlier about Crash Bandicoot 2, how the Master Crystal looks oddly bigger than the regular crystals. So basically, it's based off of like the gem formation. No, not. Let me back that up. It's based on the geo. It's based on like the geological terrain and and then the hydrothermal in the earth, because the master crystal, if you look at if you watch the opening scene of Crash Bandicoot 2 Cortex Strikes Back, um Cortex falls in underneath the ground. He crashes right through into a crystallized cave. Now keep in mind, there's a massive difference here. There's the crystallized cave and then the mine shaft. What we have now are the mines. They're both the same, but they are very different. The mines that we see are man-made, like how we open them, dig deep with like the pickaxe and the machinery that we use. However, caves are also formed through plate tectonic rumbles like earthquakes, mudslides, um, storms. They change the geological terrain of the surface, but also on a deeper underneath the ground, it materializes and it moves. That's why we have mountains. That's why we have hills. That's why we have all the deep caverns and everything. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself here. Cortex lands right in front of a crystal which is dubbed the Master Crystal. It is larger because than the other crystals because of it being of where it's at. It's deep underground. It has the perfect place to grow to that size in the volcanic cavity where the crystal formulates and everything. And that's why I was able to grow that big. Now you can apply that with quartz and amethyst. You can apply it to both. With amethyst, it makes more sense because both crystals are exposed to different impurities like iron and other impurities in the ground of the soil underneath the ground. The the hydrothermals, those ones are heated by the magma, not by the magma deeper in the earth, and thus it can fluctuate or change the heating of the area around it. That's how we get like quartz, ruby, sapphire, emerald, diamond, garnet, and a whole lot of others based on those properties alone. However, they are of different families. The garnet, I mean, sorry, not the garnet. The ruby, sapphire, and emerald are from the actually. Let me back that up a minute. The ruby, sapphire are both cornundum. They're in that family. Meanwhile, the emerald is from the Byril family in stones. Sorry about that, bullet. So that's why that's why the crystal is so much bigger because when you, in Saint Trilogy with the updated graphics and everything, you see the Master Crystal behind him, and if you notice, it's that much larger. It's larger than it looks. Because the other crystals that Engine has stated are the lesser of the Master Crystal, but they all share the same power. The ones we collect in the game are vastly different. Yeah, they are from the same thing, but they grew within the volcanic cavity, but a much smaller one. That's why they're smaller than the Master Crystal. It's amazing what you can learn. It is very amazing what you can learn from all of this. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why that Master Crystal in Crash Bandicoot 2 is the large one. And if you look around the setting, if you look around the setting of where Cortex lands, it's actually a crystal cave because the crystals are right behind him, and the mainline crystal, the main one that he looks at, he goes, yeah. Crystals. Of course. Dope. That scene where he's in front of that crystal explains it. And the blue crystals behind him are the ones that are formulated around in that volcanic cavity. That's where it's formulating, and that's where you also see like quartz and everything else in that section. And meanwhile, diamond is very different because it's not in the mantle, it's in the crust. And that's why it's underneath extreme temperatures, extreme pressures of the different geological terrains. That's why it gets that solid, hard form because you could throw it against the wall, it won't break. It is that durable, unlike the cheap ass version of the glass version that you see on fake jewelry and everything. That stuff is cheap. That won't that's not worth shit in my honest opinion. But I digress. Hey, John. Um, but it's actually pretty amazing how you can put realistic how you could put real world geology, gemology, and science into video games and make it real world. Minecraft is another good example. Thank you, Neri. Minecraft is another good example because yes, you are correct. It is closer to it is closer to the magma, but on a different scale. It is vastly different than the ruby and the sapphire. It's vastly different. And the lapis lazuli the lapis lazuli is actually a rock, not a mineral. It's a rock. And then the garnet is actually a mineral. That's the difference. And yes, I know people get confused like, "Oh, garnet and the ruby, the actual ruby are the same." Well, on a technical level they are the same color. Yes, that's why history has shown they get so confused. Same with the lapis lazuli and the sapphire. Both all four of them all four of them are from two different things. Now, the ruby and sapphire are from the corundum family. Solid. The lapis lazuli is on its own. It is a rock, but from like different impurities, different temperatures, different terrains. It just depends on where it's at. Oh, La Lucy, sorry, I'm trying here. I am really trying, but thank you though. Um, the garnet is also mineral based because that too has like the different impurities. It basically it's in the earth. However, it is formed very differently. Whereas as they grow and everything, they have that structural integrity. Now the amethyst, that one is based off of, it is part of the quartz family. It is part of the quartz family. It is beautiful, Neri. It is very beautiful. And on top of that, amethyst is actually based on um the impurity that it's iron, like complete iron. It's just iron alone mixed with natural radiation. Now, before anybody panics, hear me out on this. The natural radiation is from all the rocks in the ground. It is not the nuclear or the toxic radiation that we get from nuclear bombs and nuclear power plants. Those are entirely different based on scientific perspectives and also the difference in the science, the elements, what mixes into it. Meanwhile, the regular based uh, radiation it's completely harmless. You could walk around with an amethyst in your pocket and nothing will happen to you. And nothing will happen to you. You won't get sick, you won't get cancer, none of that garbage because it's not at that level where it's harmful to us. It's not at that level. It's from the ground naturally. So when you combine all of that and depending on the temperature of the hydrothermal levels of heat and also where it is in the in the geological area um in the geological area that's where amethyst gets its color from because the heat does affect it because the higher the heat the prettier it gets and the lower the heat the less color it gets and that is why it's called that. But I digress. And that is why and that's the beauty of it. You could apply that to the gems as well. You can apply that to the gems because they are more or less the same category as the crystals, but they're made very differently. They are made very differently, and that's the beauty of it. Uh to tell you the truth, I don't think there has been any that I made that are closer to gems. Aside from that blue one, but that one's completely different, as well as the one called Gold Rush. It is very different. Because this right here is about as close as you can get. Oh, and you're correct there, Bullet Silence. You are correct. And and you see, ladies and gentlemen, that's why I'm going into why I'm studying gemology, like the gems, the different minerals and everything. I'm building up towards a career in that field. And I already bought some items already, like a few tools, some books and everything to help expand on what I know even further to where I could sit down and literally talk to you for hours about like an emerald, like an opal, diamond, what have you. And also, I can also help you tell if it's real, what it's in the market for value and the weight of it because I want to make sure that what you guys have is worth was worth the buy because I've seen far too many fakes. I've seen far too many fakes to where it's not even laughable anymore. And it's upsetting to me and it's upsetting to me how that happens. I already plan on buying one. It's called a lupe. It's the hand one. It's the hand one that you see the jewelers at the jewelry store use, as well as other people in the field that I'm studying in. On top of that, it helps you spot different things inside. Yes, Lupa, thank you. Thank you for the correction. Yes, the lupa. We'll call it lupa for short. Um, that I do have. I also have the tweezers where you pick up like the smaller diamonds and everything, the smaller minerals. I have some containers coming. I have 30 coming, and then I have another set of it, a different set coming to where I can store it in a display case. They are gem shaped. They're like gem shaped, like they are like the diamond shape, you know, like the jewel diamond and everything, kind of like that basically. Um, if you need glasses, you will need a diopter diopter for the lupa. No, I'll be fine. It's a 10 times magnifying, so I will be fine. But thank you for the tip, though, Bullet Silence. And keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, this is all. This is all. This is all from the top of my head, based on what I know so far. Oh, Lilith, I'm sorry if all this is confusing. Here, let me break it down into a simpler thing. You know how you make pancakes, right? You have the batter, you mix you have the batter ready and all that, and you mix it, and then you pour it onto you pour it onto the pan, and then you heat it and everything, and you flip. It causes the heat of it causes the pancake to rise. Diopter. Oh, okay, diopter. Okay, diopter. Thank you. Um, it's exactly the same thing as like what the crystal does in. Oh, the metaphysical part. Okay, sorry about that, but it's a lot to digest. It is a lot. But also what I'm really going for, the point of the point of all of this is that I'm studying in the gemology field as both a career and something I really want to pursue. I already proved that I know a whole lot, but not everything. I don't know everything. I don't know how a tiger eye is made. I don't know how um the aquamarine is made. But I will eventually, and I will be able to sit down with all of you and explain that. It is a wonderful experience, and you do learn something in the end. I know all of it is like such a long and convoluted thing, but in reality, it's all around us. That's why we see like the diamond studded earrings, the shiny bling bling on the grill, and the diamond crusted pistols and everything. That is a completely different scientific field that I have no experience in. But eventually I would like to learn about that. One day I will. But right now, though, where I currently stand in all of this, goes to show how knowledgeable I am when it comes to it, and to be completely, I pick quartz as my core component into this study because it's not only the simplest one, but it also expands the range of everything. It leads to diamond, it leads to emerald, it leads to ruby, sapphire, topaz, aquamarine, uh, amethyst, onyx, um, morganite, alexandrite, uh, bismuth. Damn, I didn't realize how many people were coming in and sitting down and listening to all of this. I'm genuinely I didn't expect a very big audience tonight, ladies and gentlemen, but god damn it, am I happy that I spoke with a very interesting topic. That is true. I have a joke, a diamond joke. Helps if you reference a really frugal, tight budgeted person, but you say still a lump of coal up a, but you say stick a lump of coal up his butt, and in 2 weeks. That's funny. As worded as it is, I still get the joke. But the point of it is, though, ladies and gentlemen, and all my friends, I'm going into this field for a variety of reasons, not for money. That, like with my channel, money is very last, because I want to learn how a tiger eye is made. What are the characteristics? What are the properties? What's the heat? Is it thermonuclear? I mean, sorry, not thermal. Is it hydrothermal? Is it hydrothermal? Is it in the crust? Is it formed in a like a crystallized in the volcanic cavity, or or is there other factors that make it? I also want to learn about how jade comes into play, how all the wonderful gems out there in different stones are made. But I also want to be one of the go-to people for all of you. Like if somebody says, hey, Anime Night, I have this stone here. What is it? I have never seen it before. I will gladly sit down with you, pull all my stuff out, and we will look at it together, and you will learn. And that way you walk away with some new knowledge. And also, later on, this is where the money aspect comes in. The value of it, the value. But that is a way off. That's a ways off. Because, but also, it's so much fun, and I feel like I'm in a natural element right now. You guys can just tell, but it's so much fun to learn, and I do want to expand. I do want to expand my knowledge further, and be the guy to go to. Well, one of the people to go to, but you'll have somebody in that field who knows what they're talking about, how they do it, how they go about it, and everything. That, and in the long run, and in the long run, it leads to a lot of different things. And also with the GIA degree certification, um, that opens up massive doors because you guys have probably seen like auction houses and everything when it comes to diamonds. You see the diamonds, the diamonds, the jewelry that you do see, like the gem and all that, that is actually appraised. That's actually a, been appraised. That's where the market value comes in. The bidding value comes in by appraisers who say, okay, this is a legitimate diamond, or this is a flawless ruby from India, or what have you. Those are the people you don't see on the stage. They're behind the scenes. And that's what I want to build towards later on. That's like my end goal right there, to be an appraiser of gems and jewelry and all that fun stuff. Yep, that is correct, Neri. Tiger's eye, red tiger eye, hawk eye, cat eye, you name it. Money shouldn't be the first motivation, but placing it last on the list isn't very practical. As long as it's about the passion first and foremost, you're good. Well, yes, you are right, and it is the passion that I have, because I just spent the last, what, 20 minutes explaining everything without, just off the top of my head. Just right off the top of my head from memory. From memory. That ain't easy. Not bragging or anything. I'm not bragging, but whew. But I'm glad people are enjoying learning about this and talking about it. It is a very interesting subject to learn about and to dive into with the right people. And that's what I love about this. Whew. Hey, hey, California. Hey, Callie, welcome back. Yeah, my whole thing crashed. That's why I did This is like a redux, like a redo stream. Oh, you Benzie bitches. Ooh, I'm gonna get ya. Just stay right there, Benzie bitches. Did not expect the Benzies tonight. Motherfuckers. That's actually not a bad idea. I know I streamed the game already and all of that, but it would not hurt to do it as like a little lesson about what about this field I'm studying and everything, just to give a better perspective. I know. I missed that game too. That game was a lot of fun. But the cool thing is, since I'm studying gemology and going into this field, it's gonna have a lot. It's gonna be very different because I will be explaining each one that we do get and everything. Great idea, Neri. Great idea. Mm-hmm. But I would be able to add further clarification behind it too, based on what I've said tonight. But you guys can already tell my passion behind this, and there's gonna be a lot more I'll be diving into, and also sharing in the coming months and maybe a year. Who knows? Plus, if you want an idea how far ahead I thought of all this, I have a shopping list of different items. I think I have over 15 different items. I already bought 6 of those items. One from each area. Well, actually a couple from the book area, some from the identification area, and a few others. Also, I do have an idea of where I'm gonna be working towards as well in the job market, like working at a jewelry store or working at a rock and mineral place. Like and all like by jewelry store I mean like K Jewelers and a few other places, and also learn a bit about the other the other things too. And also there are some places out here in Arizona where I can learn. I just need to know where to find those places and go out myself and do all that. And luckily, I have the tools set up to purchase so that way when I do go out there, I'm ready. Also, I will be buying like a gem tester, a carat scaler where you put like where you weigh and everything, like weigh all the like the gemstones and everything and the and the minerals and all that. Plus, I also bought some colored bookmark tabs to highlight the important chapters and then the other chapters that I will learn later on down the road. And then the other one, and then other colors where it's where some of the stuff is irrelevant to what I am doing, but might come in handy in it should I ever need it. Believe me, I have thought this far ahead, but carefully though. Who knows? Maybe at Comic Con you might see me on a table with some of those gems in anime themed style. But yeah, but that's the whole reason, ladies and gentlemen. That is the whole reason. And it and I'm very excited to go on this journey with you all.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm very grateful to have friends, some coworkers, one of the managers, cheer me on through this and say, "Hey, you can do it." Fluffy white snowballs. Hey, I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back. Right? Oh wow, 31 of you are watching. Holy crap. I am floored, ladies and gentlemen. We've had, let's see, we had 73 earlier before the whole freak out and my PC crashing to 30. That's over 100 people tonight in total, and I am genuinely, humbly, thank you. I thank you for coming on by and hearing about all this, but also taking the time to come check out the stream and everything. I make mess. Hey, hello Lilith on, hello again Lilith on Rumble. Oh. I wonder. Hey, look. So, honest opinion, ladies and gentlemen, what do you guys think of my breakdown of the Crash Bandicoot 2 Master Crystal, as well as like the whole gemology study that the well field actually that I'm going into, because as of right now, I feel more confident, better, and happy. And it gave me it's given me like a confident like a mental boost actually. And I'm happy. Hey, and that right there, Lilith, is why I want to do this. Agreed. Did you buy clothes? I think I did. But that's the beauty though of gemology and the elements all around us. Wow, there's a lot of people tonight. I'm genuinely floored. Thank you. Be sure to like the stream, subscribe, share it with your friends. Let's get more people in here. Let's get a lot more. I'm glad everybody came by to check out the channel, check out the stream here, hear about me talk about the basic fundamentals of like quartz, ruby, sapphire, and also what my goal is with this new field I'm studying in. And also playing a very fun, and also playing a very interesting game. On top of that, I cannot thank you guys enough. Lilith, you're always welcome here. So is everybody else. To everybody who's watching, thank you. I appreciate you. Whoever you are, I appreciate you, and I'm glad you're taking the time to come check out all the amazement, and it's gonna be a lot of fun going forward. Now that I'm getting into a field that I can flow in almost perfectly, but there's still a lot more to go through in this journey, but I am excited to walk that with you. I am so excited to walk with you. And I'm genuinely proud. Hey, Noobler, what is up? How you doing tonight? Welcome, 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 welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're having a fantastic Saturday. Well, now Sunday. Um, I like that little reference to Uka Uka in I like that little reference to Uka Uka at the beginning. Free at last. Oh no. I got lost at the supermarket. That's why I was not here for 1 month. And really, how did that happen? Sorry, guys. Ooh, wow. That woke me up. Buying battery. We're making we're making coke. I mean, we're making cocaine today in the game. But it's so much fun learning though, and I'm glad that everybody learned something today. They may have had a basic understanding of like what a ruby is, what a sapphire is, and everything, but also the explanation being that they're all connected in different families today. but it's also interesting what you can also learn, like how things are made from all its aspects, not just one. The world is much older than we realize. Kind of interesting how you learn when you step back and look at it from all its aspects. And then you just go and have a great time and you learn. But the world is very beautiful when you step back and look and appreciate the nature around, and you enjoy it because it's the air we breathe, the amazing effects of how the world really is. Not because of like what's already out there and everything, but on a more interesting level. And it makes you wonder how this was made. And also, here's a fun little fact. volcanic eruptions are a natural thing, and they do shoot out ash and all kinds of different minerals and everything, and you do see it. Volcanic ash is very interesting, yet is it dangerous? To a degree, yes. But from afar, it's fascinating to a certain level. But the fact of the matter is, it goes to show like Mother Nature's side, and you just see how it reacts, and then the molten lava coming down, and the sulfur and brimstone and everything. That's how you know you're witnessing something very magical and very rad too. Hang on, guys. I will be right back. Hang on 1 second. But yeah, it's pretty amazing what you can. Here we go, here we go. Like a bear's butt outside. That's funny. Man, wow, what a whole lot of you showed up. I'm floored right now. 90 plus people are watching. This is amazing. You guys rock. I know I took a short break and everything, but I humbly thank you, and I hope all of you are having a fantastic time tonight and learning too. Learning is good as well, and also expect a shout out to all of you on my channel in the community tab, because you all are rock stars tonight. But also, I'm having a blast hanging out. I also love hanging out with you all, and I cannot wait to see where we go from here. Hang on one second, I'll be right back. The cool thing is, and also the funny thing about the lapis lazuli and the sapphire and the ruby and garnet, they look the same color, but they are very, very different. The lapis lazuli is consistent of multiple minerals, whereas the sapphire whereas the sapphire is only one only one mineral that is burned in the metamorphic core, basically. And throughout history, there are people who do get it wrong. As it's shown that the Lollapalooza is confused for sapphire, and you could make the same argument for garnet and ruby. You're wondering what those are? That's actually coke. That's coke. Because the sapphire burns in the deeper part of the metamorphic rock, because it burns way deeper at a way different temperature than the Lollapalooza. It is really interesting how different they are. Yep, legit. Yep. Because I of the mixtures and everything I did. And also, that's why the Lollapalooza and sapphire, because the color of blue in a Lollapalooza is made from sulfur and very different. How can we set it past, ladies and gentlemen? Also shout out to everybody tonight. So let's see, we had 73 on the first part of the stream before that one crashed, and now we're at 90 plus. That is over 100. That is over 100 total concurrent viewers tonight. You guys are icons, and I can't be any more proud of you. And I can't be any more proud because I'm so happy, because I'm happy to be along this journey with you all. Happy indeed. Happy today. It is a happy day today, and that's the beauty of it. The microwave mess to me sounds like mine, and I'm like, I'm not used to it. Oh, poor Lilith. Oh, having an existential crisis. Don't forget, everybody, be sure to subscribe for more content, and yes, I will be going over more in gemology as the months progress, so please stay tuned for that, because I will be going over a lot of things. And also the fundamentals, like what stones and jewels and gems are hydrothermal, and also which ones are in the core component, like in the crust of the earth, basically. Stay tuned for that one. And also, I will, yeah, I did pay the, oh, actually, you know what, we'll do that after. We're gonna do that after, actually. Uh-oh, quick, hide Neri, hide Alchemy, hide Lilith. Oh, no. Yes, please. Share the stream. Share everything. Like the stream, please. This has been amazing. You guys are bumping this up higher than I anticipated today. You guys gave me one of the best nights of my life. and I cannot thank you all enough. And I will give. Check the community posts in my Twitter page. I will be mentioning all this. Funky space. But overall, guys, give me your overall opinion. What do you guys think about me going on this field? Because I've already walked through that door and everything. Do you guys like these topics? Because I would love to do more of these with different with like different gems and everything down the road. And if there's a specific one you want to learn about, just let me know. I will gladly turn that into a topic to talk about during the game streams and all that. I have no problem with that. I have none whatsoever. Dude, whatever makes you... Thank you, guys. Yes, I'm about to mix mouthwash. Sue me.
Away with your weapon, I mean you no harm. I am wondering, why are you here?
It does look like the owner from a standpoint. Pickle Rick! Okay, let's see what we made with this. The Sanchez. Acid Kirker. Um... Acid Kirker. This is just something fun to make. This is just something fun to make. Oh, we got it. Oh, we have another one. I don't know what this one is, but we might pull it off. We might have pull it off, ladies and gentlemen. We are not sure. Oh, I am so sorry. I'm not interested in no money. But I am genuinely so excited going forward. I cannot wait to work more in this field and have a remarkable time. That will happen one day. One day that will happen. I will make that happen. So, but I will probably do that on the side. How I will probably make actually, you know what? I have an idea. You gave me an idea. I can one day I will figure out the fundamentals of how to do that, and when I figure that out, however, it's gonna be a one of a kind. It's gonna be a one of a kind. The jewel encrusted Pokemon card that I'm picking out, it's gonna be Gengar, because you all know me. I'm a Gengar fan. However, I think you guys are gonna like what I have in mind for it. I'm gonna make it amethyst. Like pure amethyst. With what can I put with it that'll make sense? And like onyx theme. Because what it's gonna be, it's gonna be like amethyst, onyx in a pattern around the card and everything. However, I am not selling it. Not at all. This is just a fun project on the side and everything. But I am very excited though. And it builds. Okay. Uh-oh, I need a Crobat. Nice. But yeah, a jewel encrusted, yeah, Ruby, absolutely. Not Garnet, but Ruby. Oh, that would really pop. You guys are already giving me ideas, and I'm loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm loving it. The imitate, yeah, I remember that. The imitated gold ones. But what do you think, ladies and gentlemen? I could probably do that one day. Well, yeah, Burger King was a sponsor. That's correct. Whoa, where'd you come from? Jesus Christ. Oh, no, I got something for you, Fruitcake. I got something for you, Patty Pants. I got something for you. Mm-hmm. I agree. Smelly hippie, yeah. Yep, that's what I was going for. And there we go. Ooh, we have 2 dealers. I'm most likely committing tax evasion right now, but fuck it. Let's see, what have we got? Right? Could be that.
Mm. Mm.
There we go. Uh-oh. Okay, alright. Yes, agreed there, Neri. Agreed there. Um, thank you, everybody. I will do one last. I'm gonna do one last sale in the game, and then I will call it a night after. Have a good one, Neri. Genghis, 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 Genghis. You mother. Fuck. Bring it, bitch. Bring it, bitch. Oh wait, I'm close to the barn. I have an idea. Hey, alrighty, Lilith. Have a good one. Oh, Lilith, before you go, you might like the. Huh, I might need the anti-gravity. Oh, Alchemy, you're gonna like this. Oops. There we go.
Wait a minute. You. And there went the last of the benzies. And in this district. Oh, wait a minute. Hey. Ooh, that didn't sound good. Hey. at the baggie. I don't know where it went. Uh-oh. Thank you. Let's see a dealer. There has to be a dealer around here. If I'm on the bet, would be wouldn't be too far. Oh yeah. There we go. Hey, Lord Grump, what's up, buddy? Hey, yeah.
All right, guys, that will do a big thank you to everybody for showing up tonight. The 73 that were here on the first run of this stream, and then the 93 of you still going strong. I appreciate each and every one of you. Big thank you to Lord Grump, Lilith, Neary, Sarah Outlaw George, John, Bullet Silence, Jeremiah, and California Ford, and also Nubler, and also all of you on Rumble. Big thank you again, and to also everybody who hung out and everything. I appreciate each and every one of you. I am so excited going forward with all of this. I cannot wait to see what the future holds as I continue this study into gemology. I promise I will bring more stone. I will bring more jewel gems to talk about, and other ones too, and make it like how it was tonight, interesting and thought provoking. You guys take care. I will see you all later. Also, thank you to Game Wizard 02 as well. Be on be careful, stay safe, and I will see you all soon. And yes, I will show off the items that I got this coming. Actually, it won't be well. Today's Sunday. It's after 2 a.m. So Monday, which would be the next day, is when they show up. Bye, everybody. Check out everybody's social media. Check out everybody's channels. Check out everybody's social media. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, please. Let's get more going. Let's get more going. We just cracked the 600 subs. Let's keep that going. I would love to do more, including that jewel crusted Pokemon. That is going to take serious work, but I have an idea how to go about it, but I need to learn more in that field to learn more in this field before I attempt that, just so I can get it right without it looking stupid or silly. And it's gonna be a one of a kind, for my own thing. But take care, everybody. I love ya.